Hi, I'm John and this is Sarah.
Hi.
We're tutors at Howth Castle Cookery School.
And today we're here to cook a chicken shawarma from Lyon.
Okay, so for our chicken shawarma, we are going to use chicken thighs, which we've got from the butcher.
So we're using chicken thighs, as John said, and thighs are great because they take on flavour and they don't get as tough as chicken breasts do. So they're great for when you're char grilling and for marinating. So the ingredients and the spices that we're going to use are Middle Eastern flavours here. So I'll just chat you through the ones that we have here. So we have some just minced garlic, just 2 cloves of minced garlic here. And then we have some cumin seed. Now all these spices are ground spices already. It's just easier when you're in a rush, obviously, to use spices that are ground rather than having to go through the whole process of grinding whole spices. This is sumac. Now, sumac is a Middle Eastern citrusy kind of berry, and it gives a lovely sort of pungenty, little bit sour flavour to the marinade, which is great. So that's going to go in there. And then we have some ground coriander seed, a little bit of allspice here, some cinnamon, some ground turmeric, and some cayenne pepper, and then the last one is some paprika. Okay, so we'll get those in, and then we're going to mix that with a little bit of moisture just to kind of get the rub of the marinade going. So that's lemon juice there, and a little bit of olive oil.
I've got my marinade here, just give it a stir. And then we're just going to toss our chicken thighs in here, of which we're going to add a little bit of salt. And then we're going to put these in the fridge for about an hour, no longer really, and we're going to just let those flavours just penetrate into the chicken.
Okay, so there's a few things. It's a wrap, really, is how this chicken, when this is grilled up, it's going to go straight into a lovely big open wholemeal wrap. So we're going to use some lovely red onions here for colour. And what we're going to do then is we're going to make up a brine or a pickle. A brine or a pickle is effectively 3 main ingredients. It's vinegar and it's sugar and it's salt. Okay, so I'm going to get that part started.
I'm going to start slicing the onions.
So for the brine here, we have some cider vinegar, so that's going to go in, and we have some white wine vinegar, and then we have 3 teaspoons of salt and 2 of caster sugar. And I'm just heating these up in order to dissolve the sugar into the brine. Okay, so we just get this on here, and that won't take too long. And what the brining does, the fact that it's heated, will somewhat blanch the vegetables, which will bring out that lovely pink purpley colour in it. Won't it, John? Yeah.
I'm going to pack these into the Kilner jar tightly, and then we put the brine on them.
There's 200 mils of water as well that goes in on top of this brine here. And then the next thing that we're going to do after the pickle, John, is the tahini yoghurt.
So for the tahini yoghurt, what we have is we have a Greek yoghurt. It's a full-fat yoghurt, and it's just got extra flavour. And then we're going to add some tahini, which you'll get in any good Asian store. And we have some lemon juice, and then we have some garlic. So it's a very simple little recipe. And we're just basically going to mix those together and going to chop in some fresh coriander as well. I'm just going to put a little bit of water through this just to loosen it out. It's up to yourself if you like a thicker sauce or a thinner sauce. Some
tahinis can be quite thick and solid in texture when you buy them, so a little bit of water just helps to loosen it down. Okay, so this is done here. This is the pickling liquid, John, for the onions. That's done. So I'm just going to spoon this in on top of the red onions like that. You want the pickling liquid to cover as much of it as you can in order for it to go through and pickle the vegetables. Okay, so these are Kilner jars that we sterilised in the oven for 15 minutes before doing, just to make sure that there's no bacteria inside in the Kilner jars. And it's important, obviously, to get Kilner jars that have a seal in it, just to keep them airtight, obviously. Okay, so that's done. Super. And that can keep in your fridge for a couple of months, as with the cucumber ones or radishes or any other veggie that you're using.
So here we have our chicken, which has been marinating in the fridge for about an hour. We're going to put a hot pan on at a medium to high heat, about number 7. and we're going to just place our lovely chicken. It's great aromas in it already, it's not even cooking. And we're going to put this on. You don't want to move the chicken around in the pan because you want a nice caramelization on the chicken. So you put it in the pan and leave it for about 4 minutes each side until it's cooked. Great, so we have a nice bit of colour going on with our chicken here. Just going to turn it over and give another few minutes. So the chicken is just finished here now. I'm just going to slice it, and Sarah's going to talk you through the harissa oil here.
Okay, so harissa is it's a spicy North African chili paste, okay? And you can buy it readily available in good delis. What we've done here is you get it in a tube or you can get it in a jar. I'll just show them to you here. This is the jar that you can use, and you can just blitz it up a little bit. They're just hot chilies really effectively in a little bit of olive oil. And then you can get a harissa paste as well. It looks a little bit like tomato puree. So what I've done in this instance is I've used a little bit of the chopped chili harissa and then a little bit of the actual paste itself, and combined it with a little bit of olive oil just to loosen it out again a little bit. So that's that done. But it's quite spicy and quite hot, so it gives a nice fiery kick to the shawarma. And then what we're going to do is just get some nice little cherry tomatoes chopped up and some baby gem lettuce shredded.
So we have our naan bread here, which has been warmed in the oven, or you could do it in the microwave if you wish. And I'm just going to assemble a couple of these just to show you what way. There's the warm chicken with some baby gem lettuce, a few pieces of salad,
I'll give you a hand here.
lovely.
Now, we better not overpack these, John. Pour it everywhere.
And then the harissa. And then we're going to fold it in half like this, and then you're going to fold it in. You can have a cocktail stick there, would you? If you were presenting these on a platter, it's handy just to put a cocktail stick or something in it just to hold it together. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed the recipe for chicken shawarma from Lyon.
If you want to be in a chance to win a Lyon cookery book and a gift voucher for an evening class at Howth Castle Cookery School here, please like this video and comment below.